Did you catch what Cheryl Reeve said about Caitlin Clark after their latest game?
I think it's more of, it's the official announcement has not been made by USA Basketball, so it'd be premature for me to have any conversations about any player or anything.
Before the match, Reeve was full of confidence, but after seeing Caitlin play, she was nearly at a loss for words. Caitlin's been unstoppable this season, proving every critic wrong. So what did Reeve share about the WNBA's rising star that's got everyone buzzing? Let's dive in and find out. Before the game against Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever, Cheryl Reeve made some bold comments. She confidently claimed that her team's defense was strong enough to win and didn't hold back on her opinions. Reeve talked about how the Lynx would handle the Fever and even took a jab at Clark's fans, saying, "I don't care about people cheering for the other side." Can you believe that? At that moment, I knew the game would be intense. Everyone expected a tough battle, but Reeve's statements raised the stakes even higher. People were buzzing, eager to see if Caitlin Clark would rise to the challenge, and she did. Caitlin delivered an incredible performance that left everyone talking. The game was a roller coaster from the very start. Indiana's defense had its weak moments, but Caitlin Clark kept the energy high. Kelsey Mitchell was unstoppable, sinking three-pointers from the corners like it was nothing. But the real magic happened in the fourth quarter. Caitlin came alive and showed why she's been the season's biggest sensation. She was like a machine, nailing clutch shots and making plays that left everyone in awe. Every time she had the ball, the crowd went wild. Even the Minnesota fans couldn't help but cheer. It was clear that Caitlin had taken Cheryl Reeve's comments personally and was determined to prove her wrong. Late in the fourth quarter, everything changed. Indiana was down, and it looked like they were about to lose. But then Caitlin Clark took over. She hit a few crucial shots that shifted the entire game's momentum. Her confidence was unmistakable, like she had an extra boost of energy. The Lynx couldn't keep up. On the sidelines, Reeve's expression said it all. She knew her team was in trouble. Those final minutes were electric. Caitlin led the Fever to a stunning comeback, showing everyone why she's the star of the season. By the end, there was no doubt who had stolen the show. Caitlin had not only turned the game around, but perhaps the entire season. Before the game even started, Cheryl Reeve was making some bold comments. She was confident, almost dismissive, about Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever. Reeve said she didn't care about people cheering for the other side, clearly taking a dig at Clark's growing fan base. It was like she was daring Clark to bring her best game. These comments set the stage for an intense matchup. Everyone knew Clark had been on fire all season, proving every doubter wrong. With Reeve's bold statements, it felt like the game had an extra edge, a personal challenge for Clark. The tension was palpable, and fans were eager to see how Clark would respond to Reeve's taunts. You should have seen Cheryl Reeve after the game. The confident, almost cocky attitude she had before tip-off was gone. She looked like someone who had just faced a harsh reality check. Her body language was completely different, slow and almost defeated. When she spoke to the media, it was clear she was struggling to process the loss. Reeve acknowledged that Caitlin Clark had put on an incredible performance and that the Fever had outplayed them when it mattered most. It was like watching someone eat their own words. She admitted that their defense held up for most of the game, but their offense just couldn't keep up with Clark's relentless scoring in the fourth quarter. At the press conference, Cheryl Reeve had a lot to say as she tried to make sense of what just happened. She began by giving credit where it was due, acknowledging that Caitlin Clark and the Fever played an outstanding game. Reeve even went as far as comparing Clark's impact on the league to the arrival of legends like Bird and Magic. She spoke about how the league needs to embrace these moments and the excitement that players like Clark bring. It was a big moment, showing just how much respect Clark had earned with her performance. Reeve also dove into the details of the game, explaining how their struggles on offense put a lot of pressure on their defense. She highlighted key moments, like Kelsey Mitchell's three-pointer that turned the game around, and how their defense fell apart in crucial situations. Reeve was honest about the team's mistakes, and admitted they needed to do better. It was a sharp contrast to her pregame confidence, showing just how much Caitlin Clark's performance had affected her. Caitlin Clark's performance in the game against the Minnesota Lynx was nothing short of spectacular. She finished with impressive stats, scoring with a mix of long-range shots, mid-range jumpers, and aggressive drives to the basket. But Clark wasn't just about scoring. She also racked up assists and grabbed rebounds, showcasing her all-around skills. When the game was on the line in the fourth quarter, Clark truly shined. She hit crucial shots, including a couple of deep three-pointers that completely deflated the Lynx's defense. It felt like she had an answer for every challenge the Lynx threw at her. Let me tell you a story about Caitlin Clark, a young woman who has been proving everyone wrong all season long. You see, whenever someone doubted her or said she couldn't do it, Caitlin stepped up and showed them what she's made of. People said she wouldn't be able to play as well in the WNBA, but look at her now, making her mark in a big way. Caitlin's confidence and calmness under pressure are truly amazing, especially for someone so new to the league. She's not just changing the game for her team, she's changing the game for the entire league. Caitlin Clark is a name everyone will remember. The fan reaction to Caitlin Clark has been nothing short of electric. Every time she touched the ball in that game against the Lynx, the crowd went wild. And this was an away game. It was incredible to see how much support she had even in Minnesota. The atmosphere in the stadium was buzzing with energy, and you could feel the excitement and anticipation every time she made a move. It's clear that fans love her style of play, her fearless approach, her ability to hit big shots, and her knack for making highlight reel plays. The support from the fans added to the game's dynamic, making it even more intense and thrilling. Let me paint you a picture of a night when Caitlin Clark lit up the court and the fans with her magic. Imagine this. Caitlin is playing against the Lynx, and every time she gets the ball, the crowd goes wild. Now, here's the twist. It was an away game in Minnesota. The support she received was nothing short of incredible. The stadium was alive with energy. You could feel the buzz, the excitement, and the anticipation with every move she made. Fans love Caitlin's fearless style, her big shots, and her jaw-dropping plays. The cheers and shouts from the crowd made the game even more intense and thrilling. Caitlin Clark isn't just a player. She's a sensation that fans can't get enough of. Let me tell you about Caitlin Clark and the incredible impact she's having on the WNBA. She's not just a rising star, she's quickly becoming one of the league's biggest names. Picture this. The way Caitlin draws crowds and sparks excitement is like when legends Larry Bird and Magic Johnson brought magic to the NBA. Caitlin is bringing a new wave of attention and energy to the WNBA. Her skill, confidence, and flair on the court are setting a new standard and inspiring young players everywhere. It's not just about her amazing performance, it's about how she's lifting the entire game. The league is seeing more sold-out games and higher viewership, and much of that is thanks to the excitement Caitlin brings. She's creating unforgettable moments for fans, moments that will be remembered for a long time. Caitlin Clark is helping the WNBA reach new heights, and her impact is truly something special. Imagine this. The Fever just pulled off a stunning win against the Minnesota Lynx on their home turf. This isn't just any victory, it's a game changer for the team's standings and morale. Beating such a strong team in their own arena is no small feat. This win is the kind that boosts confidence and shows everyone that the Fever can compete with the best. It could be the turning point of their season, pushing them towards a better position as they aim for the playoffs. Thanks for joining us on this exciting journey. If you enjoyed the story and want to stay updated with more thrilling sports moments and inspiring tales, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click the bell icon so you never miss an update. Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, keep cheering and stay passionate.